Have you ever gotten that feeling that some things, some numbers might mean a little more than they let on? You know, that there are these patterns hiding just beneath the surface of everything? Well, today, we're going to pull back the curtain on one number in particular.
And it all kicks off with this really strange question. If you look at our calendars, our clocks, it seems like we have this weird habit of, well, hiding the final step. We tuck it away. But why would we do that? Why do we hide our own endings?
So there's this fascinating idea out there that the key to this whole puzzle isn't some complex philosophy. It's just a number. A single, powerful, elegant number, 9.
Okay, so to really get what that means, our investigation has to start with the very way we measure our lives. We're going to go looking for clues, for the fingerprints of the number 9 left behind in our calendars and our clocks.
So Exhibit A is November. Now, we all know it as the 11th month, right? But its name tells a totally different story. Novem is literally Latin for 9. See, it was the 9th month, and even though we've shoved it 2 spots down the line, the name sticks around like a little ghost of its true position.
And this is where it gets really interesting, because the pattern repeats. We think of noon as 12 o'clock, the 12th hour, but the word itself, it comes from non ora, which is Latin for, you guessed it, the 9th hour. The original noon was actually 3 p.m. So again, the idea of 9 gets pushed aside, but it leaves its name behind as a clue.
This isn't just a couple of weird coincidences. It's what some people call a structural hiding of endings. It's like we have this built-in, almost unconscious tendency to obscure that final step, to keep completion just out of arm's reach. The markers are all there, but their positions have been shifted. So let's see how this goes way beyond just keeping time. The clues aren't just in our calendars. They're baked right into our language and even our biology. This is where the connection gets really, really deep.
Just listen to the sounds for a second. The Latin word for 9 is novem. The German word for no is 9. And think about English words for negation: no, non, none. The sound of finality and the sound of the number 9, they're deeply, weirdly connected across different languages.
But you know, maybe the most profound piece of evidence isn't something we invented at all. It's not linguistic, it's biological. The cycle of human creation, gestation, is 9 months. It is the ultimate cycle of development, of completion, right before a brand new beginning. It's natural, it's fundamental.
So, what do we have? We've got clues from time, from language, and from life itself. What does it all mean? Now we can finally put all these pieces together and see the true purpose of the number 9. And here's a hint. It's not about endings. It's about something else entirely.
And here it is. This is the big aha moment. This is the idea that completely flips the script. We've been thinking about 9 as a stopping point, but its real job is to signify completion. It's the final stage before everything can return to 0 and start all over again.
So this is the crucial difference you have to get. An end is like hitting a brick wall. It's a termination. But a completion, that's finishing a full cycle. It's not a wall, it's a doorway. It's the threshold to whatever comes next. They call this concept the Great Reset. And it's a beautifully simple 2-step process. First, you have completion, which is the role of the number 9. And then, once that's done, you get the reset, the return to 0. Ready and waiting for the next cycle to begin.
So this is really the whole takeaway. The reason we seem to hide the number 9 is because we instinctively misunderstand its power. We see it as some scary final end, when in reality, it's the necessary and powerful threshold we have to cross to get to a new beginning. Which of course leaves us with one last thought. If this fundamental cycle of completion and reset is hidden so cleverly in our calendars and our language, it just makes you wonder, right? What other profound patterns, what other amazing cycles are sitting right there in front of us, just waiting to be seen?